The 5th District of Virginia in the US has been in the news for a Bigfoot fetish.
I'm sorry, I'm too busy to read that. When I saw something called Bigfoot Erotica.
What?
And remember, children are watching this morning, Matilda, so keep it clean.
Leslie Cockburn, yes, let that name sink in, a Democrat accused her opponent, GOP candidate Denver Riggleman, of being too devoted to Bigfoot erotica. Her comment was spurred thanks to this post Riggleman put up on Instagram. Cockburn responded with this. Facing a foot-in-the-mouth situation, and a big one at that, the GOP congressional candidate characterised it as a long-running joke with his military buddies. His now private Instagram account shows he has finally understood that sexual interests are best when left behind closed doors. But is this fetish something to be ashamed of? Our investigative correspondent, Carly Bernstein, was sent to find out how common this fetish is.
Okay guys, I get it. You want me to do a bunch of research and come back with all these bad, perverted things that these Bigfoot loving freaks are doing. But like, you know, the more I look into it, I'm just not sure this Bigfoot thing is that weird. I mean, like if you look past the hair, there's a serious physique, a man of mystery. Anyway, look, this Bigfoot thing has really taken hold of public consciousness. In fact, the Pornhub has announced that searches containing the word Bigfoot have increased 8,000%. And can you blame them? I mean, like, imagine one day you're just like walking through the forest, your workers send you out to investigate him, and you see a blur in the distance, you run up, and then he appears and he turns around and he stares deeply into your eyes, and for the first time in a long time, so you feel like someone truly sees you. Like hypothetically. And I'm not the only one talking about this. This has been all over the news. Candidate Leslie Cockburn has called out her opponent, Denver Riggleman, for his love of Bigfoot erotica. And by the way, this senator is cozy with white supremacists. I mean, Bigfoot is an odd choice for a guy who appears pretty interested in racial purity. But heart wants what it wants, you know? And imagine that Bigfoot just like takes you in his muscled arms and throws you gently down on the forest floor, and in a moment of pure ecstasy, you see that it's not just his big foot, but his big... Guys, I can't lie anymore. Bigfoot and we're involved. In fact, when I told you I was sick for that week, we actually took a romantic trip to Japan, and I felt alive for the first time in a long time. And we're actually engaged. And no, Amber, you are not invited to the wedding, and stop judging me. I am not the only ones, and I will go to the streets to prove it.